Welcome back to Nithi's Garage. So today we have Tata Altroz XT petrol variant. So bit late, so a lot of people would have already seen this vehicle, a lot of reviews in the YouTube, even 3-4 million views would have gone through, but we are coming with so it would be a complete review, or it would be a complete user guide, ownership, everything complete, including your manual and how it works and how the performance, how it drives, how the driving experience, everything I would be covering in this video. So don't skip this video. Yes, so directly we look into this car. So in the front view, so we can see it, so like a lot of fissiness in the front, and some would have noticed that we can see a new version of Tata Indica here. So but the front design is super awesome when comparing to a premium hatchback and coming into a market. And we already had a other competitors like Polo. We have Polo already, Baleno is there, and a lot of cars are already there in the premium segment. 4 of the Indian cars, if you see, 1 of 4 vehicles would be a premium hatchback. So Tata had made a very good design way. In the design view, the Tata had made a very good job in it. So let's look into the front part. So when coming into the front side, I personally feel that this design is super awesome, and this front light, and this would be a DRL, but they didn't give a DRL support, but it would have been better if this would be a DRL. And this fog lamps, seriously, it is fantastic here. Where the place of this fog lamp is placed is really cool, and this offers only in the top variant and top lower variants. In the base variants we couldn't find this. And the front end versions, you can see a chrome variant, chrome line is going there, and Tata logos, huge Tata logos, and the front design capabilities of these kind of things are like kind of feel that it gives to the air intakes, to the performance type. And this car is giving a perfect front design where we can see this in the front view. It is super awesome car, and I really love this car in the side view actually, because this car has in the hatchback segment, it should be something you are paying it for 8.8 lakhs, and this car should provide you something, right? So in this kind of things, this side view is super awesome. And the tire size is 195/55 R16 87 head 16-inch wheels, but it could have been better if they are offering even alloy wheels for the top second variants as well. XT variant doesn't come with the top alloy wheels. Actually, alloy wheels only, they come in the top variants, and this is actually XT, right? So it's complete a petrol vehicle. Let's look into the design one by one. And here you can see a peacock symbol here. Tata personally provides a lot of things like this, and you can see a rhino's symbol in the Tata Punch, and different kind of vehicle and different kind of animal in the Tata Harrier as well. So this car, they really provides, this seems to be having a really good love they show towards nature actually. And the front design itself, in the front part, the aerodynamics design itself is really good. And when coming into this front side part, if you see, these mirrors are really good. If you see the other Polo and Baleno mirrors are not much outstanding, I would say, but this is something they offer really outstanding mirrors. And doors, this is a special feature. You see, like 90-degree door opening they provide, even in the front and the back doors. It would be really hard for a new passengers to find the back door handles. It's here in the back door handles. Both doors are 90 degrees. So if you see here, huge vehicle and huge door openings they provide. That's a cool feature when coming into market like premium hatch. This is what they really stand out of the box, they think it, and this is something new they provided. You can really enter into car like this, and the front part is really good. Before looking into the front, we could really think about the back. it's evening time, and zyada garam tha, like where we can see it, like we'll directly look into the rear passenger view. As I said there is no door handles, it will be hidden over there. And the rear passenger seats are really awesome, where you can really three people can sit really comfortable. It provides a really good knee support and under thigh support, and your leg support is really awesome, and headroom is really a little bit lower, I feel. I'm only 5'4", and I feel this headroom is really less actually. Some people who are 6.2 or 6.3, they would be really feeling tough where to seat inside the rear seat, and three people can really afford the seats actually. And this seat doesn't offer 60/40 mechanism. It does holds only in a one single mechanism actually. That really bits disappointing actually, I would say, because when it's coming to a premium hatch, we expect these things to be there. And if you see these door handles are actually these speakers are being mounted inside the door handles actually. Here we can see a rear something which provides premium actually, and this door locks would have been provided here, but they didn't offer it, but it should be here. I feel that it could have been better if Tata would have been placed door locks here. It is single door locks here in the door itself, and the door has a lot of storage capacities. If you see, like, the rear has a lot of storage capacities, even in the glove box, and the door handles has a lot of capacities actually. And in the top variant, you can see this seats offering a lot of file holders, and something I would miss here, rear AC vents I'm really missing, but I feel this AC would provide much more power, where rear passengers can travel much comfortable in the rear as well. But if you see another thing, top XT variants doesn't offer the head support in the rear, and top variant has an armrest as well here, and that could have been provided here. That some differences they offer for top and XT variants actually. And the top is also fine, and I have the holder supports here, and the rear passengers have the seat belts coming over here, and that is too good, and I would say it's placed in the right place actually. And let's look into the co-driver seat. And coming into the co-driver seat, you see again the 90-degree mechanism. The door opens wide open, and I can literally walk inside the doors. And this front view, I would see this glove box is really big, and it provides cooling systems inside the glove box also. And there is an additional holder in the top, where you can see it provides more space in the glove box actually. And in the top variant, these buttons would be here, and they are placed in the right place. I would say they have placed these buttons in the right place in XT variant, I would say. And this is another variant I would literally explain very clearly when I'm driving this vehicle. And this co-driver passenger seat is very comfy, I would say. This like when it's literally handling these front instrument cluster as well, and this infotainment system is really awesome. And it's a place where these AC vents and the front door capacities. And I can see this front door has a lot of spaces, where it offers also an umbrella holders actually. Here you can even hold your umbrella, and you can also keep your water bottles very safely and very clearly. And it is providing a super duper awesome job when it coming to a co-driver passenger seat. It is a perfect vehicle, I would say. When you're paying 8.8 lakhs, that it provides a perfect awesome space in the front actually. And when coming to the, before we look into driver seat, let's look into the rear passengers. The rear view of the car, I would say this would have been much better actually. But this design, I personally like it actually. This design, when it comes to these designs, are pretty unique, I would say. This design that Tata offers is pretty unique. That has a single touch facility to door open. As I would say, this boot capacity is bit enough, I would say. I think this shows suspension mounts actually. Yeah, that's a rear suspension mounts. That's something new I'm seeing here. That is, but like when you are doing and some loadings and all in the rear, you can see it would be much difficult for a passenger to load things here. There's reverse parking sensors here, and this tail lamps is also a bit cool. It really joins in the rear boot as well, and there you have an Altroz label here and Tata logo, and you have a reverse camera here, reverse sensors as well, and pretty awesome. And tail lamps and tail lights are really bit cool here. It offers in this segment. This I would say, these lamps, I would say this is best in the segment, because Polo doesn't offer this, Baleno doesn't offer these kind of design. This is bit coolest feature where you can run with the market with this feature in another 2-3 years. That would be a really big deal actually. I would say this car launched in 2020, and this they bought it in 2021, and this car they really made a good design, I would say. And when coming into the driver seat, yes, driver seat, it really feels it is a driver car, and where you can see this car, and you have a lot of switches, OVRM controls in the door itself. You have every OVRM controls, start engine and stop engine stop button, and this offers only in the petrol variant. Diesel variant doesn't offer this car. And you have the lighting systems here, and you have the, let's start the vehicle first. There it goes to life, and this is how the instrument cluster you would see, an infotainment system. It offers everything here, current, trip, and yeah, 7-inch touch system, I would say. This offers current, trip details here. You can see the efficiency of the vehicle, driving system of the vehicle, and it even rates the car, how you drive this car. It rates it for 5, and this car is really doing a fantastic job, where it tells the driver how you are driving and how the efficiency that car is providing in your driving. Actually, if you see 4.9 out of 5 efficiency is provided. We drove nearly 4 to 5 kilometers so far, and it is really providing a good job. This AC vents are really awesome, and it provides really immediate cooling systems when it coming to AC, and the safety is also pretty awesome, I would say. And always Tata, right, as I said, they have their own steel company, so definitely safety system they provide is NCAP has given 5-4 ratings for this car, and that this has literally, I would say, Tata has done a very cool, fantastic job in it. And if you see this Tata logo placed in their center of the car, and if you see this flat surface in the steering, let's have a drive for this vehicle. And I am putting in the first gear, handbrakes down. Car offers in the raving system. It really would have been much better in this car, but it goes to the top in the 6 actually. Yes, first and second. So this car, we are in the economy version. We are in the city mode now. This car offers 2 variants right now actually. One is city mode, another one is economy mode, where it provides the voice commands as well. And you can see this right now in the economy mode. I would really turn the vehicle first. In the economy mode, this car is actually really very small vehicle. this, to feel the power, we should not be in economy mode, we should be in city mode, because this
City drive
yes,
mode
there comes the lady.
activated.
Thanks lady for this. Keeps you reminding the safety features. Actually, this lady keeps on talking to you that if you haven't forgotten to place your seat belts, close your doors, this lady keeps you reminding these things. And this car we are driving Altroz XT petrol variant, and it provides 5-speed gearbox and 1.2 liter of petrol engine. And you can see this car provides 86 bhp of horsepower and 113 newton meters of torque, where this provides a rev of bit slower, and but in the first gear this rev is pretty awesome, but you should be having a downshift when it comes to the overtaking or in the cornering. Actually, this provides a bit cool feature when it's come to the body roll, and you can see this car is providing a cool awesome drive when it's in the third gear. See, I would see it has a, in the turbo variant it's totally different, but in the petrol variant it has a pretty bit lag in the lower channel end, and in the mid-range it is doing a fantastic job. Even in the bottom end it is having a bit lag. Actually, this car is having a pretty cool feature in the stability, and the obviously it's a Tata, right? So in the safety features they have made more consciousness to make this car really safety at its peak. But this car would have been much better when it's coming to drive performance, because this 1.2 liter of petrol engine would have been given more power, more economical, but it's highly reliable too. Some features are a bit disappointing, but some features are doing its fantastic job at its peak, because this car, when you're buying a car for 8.8 lakhs, when it should be obviously it would be a mid-range hatchback. See, you can see the lag in the second gear as well. But this car, when you are going to buy a car for 9 lakhs and it provides a much, even it's providing a very low performance, but it should be highly efficient and reliable to your family and when you drive. Because this car in the city, it provides very low mileage, that would be very less, because 10 to 12 kilometers of mileage in the city is very less when it's coming to a mid-range car, but it's doing very fantastic job in the highways. I would say this owner personally said he was very happy, because in the highways it provides nearly 18 to 20 kilometers of mileage. That is a huge top he has achieved in this car, because 18 to 20 kilometers of mileage for a petrol car is pretty awesome, I would say. In the daily run, this car they have bought it in April 2021. In single year they have driven nearly 14,000 kilometers in the odometer, because this we can see they would have been driven as a daily vehicle for this car, and they have maintained it well, and they have really maintained it well. As I would say, this car is given much performance even after a year, because when I asked this owner for an ownership review, he said he is very fantastic happy about this car when it comes to the safety features and to the power of the vehicle. But a car enthusiast like me definitely wishes a lot of more power for this sporty hatchback when it comes to a premium segment. And this car, you see, it's a driver comfort car. You can see the lot of buttons offers in the driver's steering itself. You can see horn is very easy to manage, and you have cruise control systems in the steering itself, and you have voice commands here. This lady keeps on talking to you even when you are riding it alone. And this car provides another safety feature. If you see in the instrument cluster, you can see the infotainment keeps on telling to you how it keeps rating the driving, how you are doing it actually, because the car itself is rating your driving itself. It's a cool feature, I would say. I have seen only in Tata actually, because this car rates your driving for 5, and my rating is right now in the efficiency 4.1, and my driving is 4.9 out of 5, and safety I have kept in 4.8, because that's a good rating. And Altroz owners, do comment in the section how is your rating that your car provides you. And this car, actually you can buy it in the showroom directly, and even if you are getting into the second hand deal in the best good deal, definitely go for an Altroz. And why you need a petrol? This petrol offers a lot of new features, because it has start and stop engine only in the petrol button. This petrol button, start and stop button, offers only in the petrol variant. Diesel variant doesn't offer that, because you are paying more in the diesel, and the maintenance cost of the diesel is also high. But when it comes to petrol, the maintenance cost is bit lower, I would say, and you can, the driver also can maintain it well in the longer run actually. And this car, as I said you, the downshift, that's a bit disappointing. That's actually a major disadvantage of this car, I would say. Even all the Altroz owners would have faced the same. Even in the downshift of second gear, the car lags a lot. Even in the first gear, at times it lags a lot, but it doing fantastic job in the third gear and the fourth gear actually, because this car, lot of other Maruti Baleno provides, and Maruti and you have Polo also in the segment. But why Tata Altroz? When it comes to safety, you can buy it. When it comes to performance, you should think a second thing. And but when it comes to driver performance and the driver like drivability, I would say they have made an awesome job, I would say. And this car, hope you would have liked this complete review. And what is the complete spare things and complete maintenance cost they are offering in the showroom, I would say. Like let's ask to Surya, like what is the like maintenance cost that you have faced for past 1 year?
Like I have spent around 10,000 the maximum.
10,000 maximum for a periodical, right?
From the first till now.
From the first till now. Oh, you would have gone through 3 services till now, right?
Yeah, 3 services, and the first 2 services, because of COVID, they are charging 1,000 rupees for only sanitizing.
Okay.
Apart from that, there is no cost. They are not charging anything. And for the first complete service, they are doing their things like changing of the oil and etc. They are changing the AC system, everything. They are taking care of that. And the first service, the first complete service, they had charged around 8,000.
8,000.
So total of 10,000.
10,000. That's for an year. 10,000 rupees of service cost. You have drove nearly 15,000 kilometers right now, and that's bit way more less when comparing to other vehicles, I would say. 10,000 rupees for a car and a periodical, that's in a longer run. You can definitely maintain this car in a very good run.
It is like, it is not actually 8,000, because I have added some extra things to do for them, because I have coated the down foil, that aluminium foil I have made them to coat.
Okay.
So it has come 10. Otherwise it will be little bit less only.
Okay, you have changed the skirts as well, right? Yes. Now, okay. So like actually then it would be pretty less, right? You would have spent only 6,000 to 7,000 rupees for an periodical, I would say. Then it's a very good cost. And this car, lot of features, lot of new things, and you want to really feel the drive it in the city mode, I would say. And the economy mode really provides very lag in this car, and this car is not showing its own power. This engine really wishes to drive only in the city mode. And if you like this review, and do comment and do like and do share in this video, and don't forget to subscribe. And until then, this is Nithi signing off. Tada, bye bye.